Welcome to lecture series on computer forensics. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss about case study. So with the help of my students, before explaining about the case study, let me brief about what is a cyber crime. It is anything or it is any criminal activity which is conducted through the computer system or the network, and it is often referred to as cybercrime. Some of the few examples for cybercrime are a hacker gaining access to the computer database and stealing the customer information, or a phishing mail that tricks the user into providing his identities, or any ransomware attack that, say, for example, if it encrypts the hospital computer system and demands a ransom amount. And let us also assume social engineering, where cyberbullying is done uh, through online gaming platforms. So these are some of the examples for cybercrime activities. And one such cybercrime happened uh, in Bangladesh in 2016, which is called as 2016 Bangladesh Heist, and where the attackers demanded $81 to be $81 million, not only $81, $81 million to be transferred into their account. So here my students are going to discuss about the root cause for the 2016 Bangladesh bank heist, and how it happened, what are the loopholes, and they will also explain how to overcome this bank heist in the future. Let us get into discuss about the case study.
Hello everyone, I am Malvi from Aerospace Department. Today, along with my teammates, I will be presenting a very interesting and eye-opening case study, the 2016 Bangladesh bank heist. This case is not just about money being stolen, it's about how a group of cyber criminals managed to break into one of the world's most trusted financial networks, manipulate the system, and almost get away with it. What makes this case truly shocking is that the attackers didn't use weapons or enter the bank physically. Instead, they used a computer, some emails, and some smart hacking techniques to nearly steal $951 million from Bangladesh Central Bank. Money that was kept safely in the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. But due to a tiny spelling mistake in one of their fake transactions, most of the money transfers were stopped. Still, they managed to successfully steal $81 million in dollars, which makes it one of the largest cyber robbery in history. In this presentation, we will explain how the hackers planned it, how the bank system was compromised, and how money was tracked, and what lessons were learned afterward. Let's begin with how the hackers actually managed to enter the bank system and start the attack. Further topics will be explained by teammates.
My name is Janani and I am from 3rd year Aerospace Department, and I am here to explain how the hackers pulled off Bangladesh cyber attack. First, the hackers sent phishing emails to the bank employees. One employee clicked a malicious link and that followed the hackers to install malware into the bank's system. This malware silently collected the SWIFT login credentials. That's the secure system banks use to transfer money globally and safely. Using these stolen credentials, the hackers sent 35 fake money transfer requests. Their target was the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, where Bangladesh had an account. They tried to transfer the money from there to bank accounts in Philippines and Sri Lanka. These bank accounts were used to secure the money they stolen. Luckily, some transfers were stopped in time. But around $80 million, this attack shows how a simple email click can lead to massive theft.
I'm Davanati from 3rd year Aerospace Engineering. So I'm here to explain how the stolen money was transferred and what happened afterwards. After gaining access to the SWIFT system, the hackers sent a total of 35 fraudulent transfer requests to the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, trying to transfer $951 million to accounts in the Philippines and Sri Lanka. Out of these 35 requests, 5 transactions went through successfully, and a total of $81 million was transferred to 4 fake accounts in branch of Rizal Commercial Bank Corporation in the Philippines. These accounts were opened just a few months before the heist and all the money was quickly withdrawn in. Accounts were opened just a few months before the heist and all the money was quickly withdrawn in cash and converted into chips in local casinos. Since the Philippines had weak anti-money laundering laws for casinos at the time, it made it harder to trace the funds. Now, here's the twist. One of the transfer requests had a spelling error. The hackers wrote foundation instead of foundation. This small mistake made Deutsche Bank suspicious and they paused the transaction. That delay gave enough time for the New York Fed to notice the unusual pattern and stop the remaining transfers. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. My name is Kritika Patra from third year aerospace. Now we are going to see what we have done in this case study. So first of all, big banks can also be attacked by the hackers. Second of all, the hackers have used a fake email ID to get into their system. So this is why it is very important to train the employees to cope up with this situation. After this attack, the SWIFT has strengthened their security protocol. So, bank have now access to the two-step verification, firewall, and real-time login system. So that's why cybersecurity have proved that it is very important to keep the money safe. Thank you.